Oh my gosh. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I'm excited. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing with House of the Dragon, episode 4, which is King of the Narrow Sea. What happened in the last episode, there is a lot of tension between Rhaenyra and Alicent, which is very sad because it seemed like they were really, really good friends, maybe even best friends, in, the first couple episodes. And there's tension now that Alicent is the queen. And I don't think it was appropriate for her to pull rank in that one scene. It's not helping her cause. I do feel for Alicent. I totally feel for her. I think that she's just a product of her father's manipulation. He was pushing her towards the king, and then, she's just listening to her dad, and then it just so happened that the king decided she's going to be the new queen, and you don't really have a say in those kind of things. When the king wants something, the king's going to get it. So obviously there's tension between her and Rhaenyra. You can tell that Alicent is trying to keep a relationship between her and Rhaenyra is just very cold towards her and keeping her distance. Something that was great, though, there's lots of pressure on the king to name his son heir to the Iron Throne, and he seems pretty adamant about keeping Rhaenyra as his heir, which I love. I love that he has the confidence in her and that he is loyal to that decision, loyal to her, really, that, he loves his daughter, he chose her, and he's not going back on that decision. And to me, I see that as a good king, someone who is going to follow through with what he says. To me, I wouldn't be very happy if I had a king that was flip flopping back and forth with, this is my heir now, this is my heir now. Oh, now we're changing it again. That, I would not like that. That to me creates chaos. I think it's great that he has made a decision and he's standing firm with it. The only issue is a lot of people are unhappy about that. So that maybe that's going to cause some problems moving forward, but I at least am very happy and I respect the fact that Viserys is sticking to his word and wants Rhaenyra to be his heir. So that was great. The big thing in the last episode was the crab feeder fight situation with Daemon and Lord Corlys. And they were not doing too hot with that fight. It seemed like it was a few years that they were fighting, and things were not looking good for Daemon and Lord Corlys. And word got back to the king that they're sort of losing, and the king sent a letter, well, sent a messenger to let Daemon know that he was going to be sending help, and that upset Daemon, and he ended up beating up the messenger, which someone had mentioned in the comments that it kind of has to do with something that was referenced in Game of Thrones, which I thought was great because there's just so much going on. I've watched Game of Thrones each episode probably a couple times, and you learn something new every time you watch it, just because there's just so much involved that you can't catch everything, you know, the few times that you watch it. So that was exciting that someone had brought up something that had happened regarding the messengers, on why they don't use messengers anymore and they use ravens, which, seeing what Daemon did to the messenger, I can understand now why they decided to forego the messengers and, instead stick to ravens. So that was something, interesting. So thank you to that person who pointed that out to me. But anyhow, so Daemon got that message from the king and it made him upset, and I think it kind of lit a fire under his ass to the point where all of a sudden, they have this plan to attack the crab feeder and his people or whatever, and it worked, and they killed the crab feeder. Well, Daemon killed the crab feeder. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now that is done, and I don't know what that's going to look like if he talks to the king, because the king was sending his help, but Daemon wanted to do it on his own. I feel like this is something that Daemon decided to help Lord Corlys, and it was his decision, and he wanted to follow through and be able to handle it on his own. He did not want his brother's help. So, I mean, he did handle it on his own. He just kind of needed that motivation of, my brother is going to help me and I don't want that, so I better handle this now. So, we'll see. I think that was mostly everything. I'm interested to see what is going to happen moving forward. I don't really know. I don't really have an idea of what the storyline could be. I think Rhaenyra being named heir could be a storyline moving forward, that people are going to have issues with this, and maybe it's going to cause fighting and chaos. I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of right now that would happen moving forward. And I don't even know what that looks like. So, yeah, I guess we'll jump in and see. Hopefully, this will be a really good episode. So, let's get started. I'm not wearing my glasses, so hopefully I can see. If they start speaking in Valyrian, I might not be able to see the translation. What the hell's going on?
The view across the marches is inspiring. So said Queen Elizabeth herself when she honoured my father and I.
And tell me, Lord Dondarrion, did you think my great-grandmother is beautiful as they say?
This was half a century ago, Princess.
Yes, it was.
Unseemly, Princess.
The man is older than my father. It's unseemly for him to put himself forward as a contender for my hand.
Oh.
Next.
Are they making their case to be betrothed to her? Okay. Then that was called for her to make that old comment.
And now a child.
Oh.
The Blackwoods are an ancient house with a formidable army.
Oh, he's just a tiny little
Riverlands
boy.
once ruled as kings. Blood of the first men still flows in their veins.
That's great and all, but he's a child.
My princess, ours is a bond that has long endured. Since Lucas Blackwood, the grandsire of my grandsire, aided the dragon in his war of conquest.
Aye, the Blackwoods truly turned the tide on that one.
Alright, let him speak.
The blood of the first men.
Cunt.
Shut up!
Good not to like that one. Let us have the next. So we may go to supper.
Oh.
Craven.
Oh!
We're leaving.
See that steel, you twat?
Send word to the harbour and have Captain Oswin ready the ship.
Oh my god. Is he gonna be okay?
I'll blow myself back to King's Landing if it brought an end to this ridiculous pageant.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that because he had a big mouth, and I'm glad that little boy handled it. Oh.
Add it to the chair.
Okay.
Once we smash the Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea.
Oh no.
But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
Oh. See, I knew it. Daemon, he's a lot, but he's loyal to his brother.
My crown and the stepstones are yours.
I don't like Otto. His face just angers me.
It is rare for girls in this realm to get a choice between two suitors, no less two score of them. Those men and boys don't fawn over me. They only want my name and my Valyrian blood for their offspring.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's rather romantic. How romantic it must be to get imprisoned in a castle and need to squeeze out heirs.
Oh. She says sorry. Oh no.
But what anyone sees when they look at me now is the queen. I've missed you too.
Oh. Girly friends.
Lord Corlys is said to have engaged in negotiations with the Sea Lord of Bravos. He plans to wed his daughter Laena to the Sea Lord's son. If House Velaryon entered into an alliance with the Free Cities, then we would have to seek our own marriage pact.
Oh, I'd hate to be in her position. That sucks. To feel the pressure of having to marry and you don't even like any of the people that are suggested to marry. Oh, you know what? I just realized she's not pregnant anymore, like she was in the last episode. How fun.
Where are we going?
Little adventure.
The hall.
Princess.
Bent.
Take care, boy.
Next
Oh.
time you might not be so lucky. Enjoyed that, did you?
Oh. You know that next day's queen?
All right.
Pardon me, Your Grace. The king has requested your presence.
Ugh.
The hour is quite late. Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, poor thing. All right. What's going on here? A lot of naked people. Are they in a brothel? Ah, poor girl. Ew, and his infection is like everywhere. Yeah, I think they are in a brothel. Why would he take her to a brothel? What is happening? Oh, poor Allison.
Marriage is a gift. Yes. But that doesn't stop us from doing what we want.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I mean, I know this is like normal for them, but like, no. I knew I sensed weird vibes between them in the first episode. Ugh. I'm disturbed. Okay, he kissed her first and now he's turning her away.
Damon?
Did that little boy know who she was? Oh, he's probably like, how the hell did you get out here?
Well,
What's happening here?
You finished? Thank you.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what to think about this. It seemed like they had a good friendship, and this could ruin that. It's not like she can get married to him. He's has too low of a station. You can tell he's very conflicted. Wow. You take her to a brothel once, and this is what she wants to do. Oh, goodness. Well, I have to say, I more so support this than the incest, so. Ugh. That boy did notice her. Mm.
I want to stay on it.
Hard lessons are not welcome, but subtle.
Was that the same boy?
You can pay for the brew on your way out.
Okay, well, glad to see that that girl made it all these years and she decided, I guess she didn't want to be a lady of the night anymore. Good for her. I feel like she looked like she was kind of being like a Varys type of situation where she's paying off children, paying off little birds to get info. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just what it looked like to me.
What is it?
the princess was spied last evening. Beyond the walls of the keep. In a pleasure house.
What of it?
She was carrying on with her uncle. They were engaged in behaviors unbecoming of a maiden.
Oy.
Of a princess.
What behaviors?
What must I say it, your prince?
You enter my bedchamber, accusing my daughter of something.
Yeah.
I speak it plainly.
Damon and Rhaenyra were seen together. bowels of a pleasure den. Coupling. This is a lie. We are being lied to. I only wish that were true, Your Grace. Who is responsible for this gossip?
Have this rumor-monger brought before me at once, and I will take their eyes.
As your hand, I must maintain trusted sources of information, and this one as yet has never led me astray. And several of the servants
It's a little boy.
to seeing her, the princess, creeping through the gates from King's Landing, disguised as a page during the hour of the owl.
You're so sick with ambition that you would have my daughter stalked, spied upon, awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation.
I have no such intent, Your Grace.
You think yourself a cunning man.
Ooh,
Your designs are obvious.
he's getting
You wish to
mad.
have your blood on the Iron Throne so badly that you are willing to destroy mine own. Just get out. Leave me. Once.
Okay, I'm happy that he like said that to Otto just because I don't like Otto. But it's partly true. But I did notice that his little sculpture stuff has really expanded over these years. Good for him. Arts and crafts. Love it. Oop. Oh. I feel so bad for Allison. I just do. Hello. Things awkward now.
Princess, I have a message from the Queen.
And they were just getting back on good terms. I hope this isn't going to ruin anything.
What do you mean?
My father has made some worrying allegations about you. Were you with your uncle?
Oh, I haven't seen him in years. He took me into the city for some fun.
Tell me the whole of it, Rhaenyra.
Whoa,
Your father
girl.
accused me of something. Was I drank wine, left the castle after dark?
You fucked David in a pleasure house.
Oh. Oh.
It's a vile accusation.
Is it? You Targaryens do have queer customs. And Daemon certainly knows no limit.
Alicent, Your Grace, sister, you must know I would never. You cannot believe such gossip.
My father is no gossip.
Well, certainly he's been misled. He could not have witnessed such a thing.
Why not?
Because it did not happen.
He was told.
Told?
that
Who made these claims to your father? I am the princess. To question my virtue is an act of treason.
I do not know specifically.
Your father did not tell you.
He reported it to the king. I overheard.
So you are accusing me of slanders. You overheard?
I only want to help you, Rhaenyra.
I don't know. She's coming on very aggressive. Why does it matter to her?
never touched me. I swear this to you. From
Well,
the memory of my mother.
okay. Let's not bring her into this.
It was foolish of you to place yourself in a position where your virtue could even come into question. Kings strive to find you a good match, and so have I. If that lord were to think that you were being sullied, it would ruin everything.
I know. Your Grace. I regret it.
Oh. I'm sorry. Alicent needs to get off her high horse. I don't know why she's so upset. I mean, I get looking out for her for, you know, she's her friend, but, like, calm down a bit. Oh.
The king demands an audience, my friend.
Take your fucking hands off me.
Well, I think he needs their help to walk because he was not doing a great job at it. Yeah, look at him. He can barely move. Being hungover is the worst. The older you get, the worse the hangovers get too. It takes me days to recover now from one. I feel it, buddy. I have been there. Just laying on the floor, trying to survive. I've been there.
You defiled her.
Ooh! So now he believes the rumor? Well, rumor?
Still you say nothing.
What does it matter, brother? When we were Rhaenyra's age, we fucked our way through most of the brothels on the Street of Silk.
We were young men. She's just a girl. Your niece.
Rhaenyra's a woman grown. Better her first experience be with me than Summer Hall.
You have ruined her. What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks? You are the dragon. Your word is truth and law.
I have spent a lifetime defending you.
I mean, that's true.
But your heart is even blacker than I thought. I should disinherit her, but I already did you. Be done with it.
Wed her to me.
Oh!
When I offered up my crown, you said I could have anything. I want Rhaenyra.
Oh!
Take her as she is and wed her in the tradition of our house.
You're already wed.
I didn't stop egg on the
Oh,
cock.
I forgot that.
You are no
Oh!
conqueror. You are a plague, sent to destroy me.
Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife, and we will return the House of the Dragon to its proper glory.
Wow.
Of course. It's not my daughter you lust for it. It's my throne. Go back to the Vale, Daemon. To your lawful wife. Strive to restore whatever scrap of honor remains in you. Or
So
don't.
his wife's in the
Matters
veil.
not to me. As long as you are gone from my side for good.
I actually forgot she existed for a second when he first said that
As you wish, rather.
that he wanted to wed Rhaenyra. It didn't even cross my mind that he's already married. Oh, goodness. I mean, it looks like it doesn't really cross Daemon's mind either that he's married, so.
Whatever transpired, Rhaenyra is not innocent.
Ooh.
Only because Daemon tried to corrupt her.
Daemon and Rhaenyra share the blood of the dragon. They are restless and chaotic.
She swore to me that she remains a maiden. And I believe her.
Well, I mean, she's not anymore, but it wasn't because of Daemon. It's because of that man right there. That's the worst when you know you're about to get in trouble from your parents. Ugh. That is the worst.
That dagger once belonged to Aegon the Conqueror. It was Aenar's before that. And before that, it is difficult to know. last of the Valyrian pyromancers hit his song in the steel.
Wait a second. Is that the dagger?
Blood. Come the prince that was promised. And his will be the song of ice and fire.
Responsibility. I have handed to you the burden of this knowledge. It is larger than the throne.
I'm pretty sure that's the
It is
dagger.
larger than you. And your desires.
Oh.
What's this?
Were I born a man, I could bear Tim if I wanted. I could father a dozen bastards, and no one in your court would blink an eye.
Yeah.
All right. But you were born a woman.
Sexism.
Tim will strip me of my titles and name Aegon in my stead.
I would. But it is mine to hold the realm together, not sow it with further division. Your courtship is at an end. You will wed Selena Velaryon, and you will do so without protest.
The son of the sea snake. So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache. Your wedding to Selena Velaryon will unite the two most powerful houses in the realm. The combined strength of our shared dragons and naval fleets. No one would dare to stand against us. The House of the Dragon will stand as one for a further generation.
And what will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne?
What vulture?
Your hand.
I was gonna say Otto.
Otto Hightower has served two kings loyally and faithfully.
He wants Aegon to be named heir,
Yeah.
and he will stop at nothing to see it done, including spying on me to bring about my ruin. You speak of the Conqueror's vision and the need for strength and unity across the realm, but how can that be accomplished with your most trusted advisor so self-interested?
Every
Mhm.
lord and lady that calls for an audience with me, every man on my small council and all councils past has been self-interested. It is unavoidable.
I disagree. I will do my duties there, and with Selena.
Oh.
You must first do yours as king.
Wow, she's taking it like a champ.
Gods have a dark wit.
It was a grim day. I recall it all too well.
It was a good day for you.
Ooh.
Did Harris named you hand in Balon's stead?
That's hardly how I viewed it, Your Grace. It was a duty.
You served my grandsire nobly in his final days. You are the man that taught me how to be king.
Well, you honor me, Your Grace.
Just 5 days. You went from being another man in Jaehaerys court to the second most powerful man in the realm. How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Your Grace.
I will never recover from Emma's death.
That reaction.
But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction. I only now realize
Yeah, he's
how
putting
well
it
calculated it was.
together.
Is an absurdity. The Queen loves you. As I know you love her.
Your interests no longer align with those of the realm. Your judgment has been compromised.
A loyal man must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time, Your Grace. If he doesn't, he's failed as a servant.
You were a faithful servant, Otto. The crown and the realm both owe you a debt can never be repaid. But I can no longer trust your judgment.
Oh my gosh. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I'm excited. Ah. This is great.
I took great care in its preparation. If not brewed properly, it can either prove ineffective or else bear unpleasant.
Brew properly. I'm sorry, what is that?
Tea, Princess. From the king. It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
Oh my gosh, so the king didn't believe her either way. I mean, things happen, just not with Damon. Wow. Okay, that was a very entertaining episode. I am weirded out by the whole Damon and Rhaenyra thing, but I'm happy that Otto is out of there now. That really was thrilling. That was exciting. I feel really bad for Alicent. She had to suffer. I mean, I just feel like she's suffering through that marriage. It's not her fault, but she's in that position. But I will say, was not feeling the vibes of her getting on Rhaenyra about her choices. I feel like, get off your high horse. I can understand your concern for her as a friend, but let's not push it beyond that. You know, like, you're not her mother. You don't get to grill her on things like that. I thought that was inappropriate. Although I will say Rhaenyra is being a little reckless, but like Viserys said, she has the blood of the dragon. They get restless. It's just unfortunate that there's all the drama going on with Rhaenyra and Daemon and Viserys. Now he's not happy with them, clearly. So Rhaenyra, you know, is committing to the idea that she didn't do anything unladylike of her, and she told Alicent that. Alicent says that she believes her. She kind of put in a good word for the king in that regard, and Rhaenyra also, you know, really stuck to her guns with the king and was like, I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you believing Otto? That's the reason why Otto was let go his hand, because she's like, I'm gonna do my duty and marry Sir Laenor, I think is that his name. And she said, but you need to do your duty as a king, which, good on her for telling him, like, you need to do your job. You know, you're not. And I feel like it's not even just as the king, like, do your job as a dad. You have someone bad mouthing and trying to catch your daughter doing something that she shouldn't, spying on your daughter. Yeah, like, do your job and let's nip that in the butt, you know, like, real quick. But now Otto's gone, so that's exciting. But Rhaenyra has to now marry. I don't know if we've seen this person already, or if he's going to be introduced soon. I hope that it ends up being a good marriage and that Rhaenyra, you know, will grow to, like, love this person, whoever they are. I hope it ends up working out for her. But yeah, now she has to get married to him, and Viserys sent Daemon to the Vale, which I guess is where his wife is, and clearly we can tell that he is not a fan of his wife. So that should be interesting to see that play out. Maybe that will be in the next episode. But yeah, this was entertaining. I don't know what the goal was of Daemon taking her into a brothel or a pleasure house or whatever. Which, speaking of, it was interesting that when Otto first confronted the king and was like, oh, the princess was spotted last night in a pleasure house. And the king's like, okay, what of it? What do you mean, what of it? That's, like, not an appropriate place for a princess to be. But I do appreciate that, you know, he stuck up for her, not knowing what was happening. To me, I respect that because he stuck up for her in public, but in private he addressed it. both with his brother and with his daughter. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I thought that was a great episode. I'm excited to watch the next one. I'm also going to be posting the 4th episode of The Last of Us soon, and I'll be posting my first time reaction to The Matrix later this week. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please like and subscribe so that you don't miss any content. I don't know what days I'm putting out all these different videos, so please like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything. And let me know in the comments what you thought about the episode, or if you just want to have a discussion about what's going on, or if you have any other suggestions on what I should watch. After I'm done with The Last of Us and House of the Dragon, I'm not quite sure what shows I'm going to be reacting to next. I will be posting reactions to, just because I really want to see it myself. I'm not sure if any of you would be interested in this, but I'm going to do it anyway just because I'm going to watch it anyway. I will be posting not soon. Again, this is after I'm done with The Last of Us and House of the Dragon. I want to watch Queen Charlotte that just came out a few days ago. So yeah, any other suggestions? I think I'm also going to be doing White Lotus and maybe Euphoria, because I know that one's a popular one. I haven't done that. And yeah, just leave me a bunch of suggestions on shows down below, and I'll just keep a list and we'll just go down it. But thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye!